wonder if this guy wants to race next to me. This is Denali GMC. I used to have a GMC. Up, go, 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 go. No, I'm not going to race him. Oh, there he goes. He's tearing out. He thinks I'm going to race him. I'm not. Hey, guys, it is Colin. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. I did. I mean, I had your standard fare. The turkey, the potatoes, the glazed carrots, the green bean casserole. That is the best. Absolute best. A little known fact about where I live. I live in a county called St. Mary's County, and that is in southern Maryland. And St. Mary's County is not known for a lot of things. I mean, we live in the country. There's nothing much going out here, really, except a bunch of farming, housing. There's a big military base. Since we're talking about food, St. Mary's County is known for this type of food that people eat on the holidays, and it's called stuffed ham. I don't know if you've ever heard of stuffed ham or not, but people go apeshit out here over it. I guess St. Mary's County is where it was invented or started. I don't know the history of it. But regardless, people just love this stuff. I did try it once, and I'll go into that in a second, but it's basically you get a corned hen, and then you open up a bunch of slits on it, stuff some salt in there, let it cure for a couple days, and then you take it out, and then you stuff it with kale, cabbage, onions, a bunch of spices. You know, I'm not a big cabbage fan. I'm not a big kale fan. You know, it's funny, I'm Irish, but I've never really gotten into corned beef and cabbage. But people are crazy out here. I mean, they're trying to, I mean, people, like, you can't buy it. I mean, you got to make it yourself. But, like, there's all these grocery stores out here that pre-make them, and they sell out so quick. And it's only in St. Mary's County, I guess it's so freaking popular. I don't know. I don't know if outside of Maryland, if you guys have ever heard of this, but it's called stuffed ham. But I didn't eat that. I had the standard fare of turkey. But that's not what this is about today. As I'm on my bike riding solo, I've been thinking about, and now, for those of you that know me, I've told this on several videos, that one of the biggest reasons I went into YouTube is to meet fellow riders, meet fellow people, interact with them. I really enjoy being around people. I'm an extrovert when it comes to, like, meeting people. I mean, that's like outside of work, outside of riding, when I'm in my house. It's funny, I'm like kind of an introvert, but outside, I love riding with people. I love meeting people. However, I don't belong to any clubs. And I wanted to get your take how you guys find time to meet other riders, right? You know, I've done it through YouTube. I think in the last 4 years, I've done 4 big rides over the years. You know, one year I went up New England, and I went to Tennessee another year. Last year I went up with Bodine 52 and a Harley Day Rider, where we went to the Allegheny National Forest. You know, went to North Carolina, and all these people I'd never rode with before. And there's pros and cons of, like, these type things. You know, like with a riding group, I mean, obviously the biggest pro is that you get to meet fellow riders, right? You get to go out, enjoy, try to meet some cool, like-minded people, and then you guys go out and ride, enjoy the area that you're in. But there's some cons too, and the con being that you don't know the riding style of the people you're riding with. I mean, everybody has their own riding style. You always hear this, ride your own ride. But it's kind of, if you sign up for one of these groups, you're kind of putting yourself out there and just saying, I'm an experienced rider, and you're going to be basically riding with 10 to 15 people you've never rode with before. Yes, the pro is absolutely meeting people, but the con, that's what worries me. And then when I did these big rides before, you know, it's funny, because you can look at YouTube and the people that go there, and you can kind of see how they ride. You know, but that happened. That happened when I went to a couple of these trips, that we had some riders that were, let's just say, rookies, and they had a hard time, and you got to make sure you're riding with people at the same skill level. Even though you could set up the logistics, even though you can go through and say, hey, slow riders, medium riders, fast riders, skill level, but still nonetheless, it's kind of that scary factor where you want to ride with someone that you could tell that is experienced, or at least that has the same riding skills as you do. So I've been thinking about if I should just sign up for that local hog chapter. And I don't know if you guys, you know, for those of you that ride Harleys, I know a couple people are, that they're part of the Hog Network. You know, Harley's ownership group, I believe is what it stands for. And I never really got into that. I mean, even though when I bought my bike in 2017, you know, I think you get like a free year of a hog membership, and then you get your magazine and all that stuff. But I never actually pursued it. And then every year, there's a cost to it. And I don't quote me on this, I think it's 50 bucks a year, and then you can get a lifetime membership too. And the benefits of it, obviously the number one benefit is you get a ride with great people. You get to meet some really cool people in your area and discover some great roads, not even by you, but you guys can do long trips. For those of you that are in the hog chapters, you get this. But is it worth paying $50? Is it worth paying that much money where you could just like meet people like I've done through YouTube? And you know, I have a Broncoride Facebook page too, and I've had a lot of people message me that are out in Maryland that have either seen these videos and say, hey, you want to meet up? You know, again, you don't know their style of riding, but at least if they're reaching out to you, they want to take a ride with you, most likely they can ride. But that's a great way to meet people. You know, that's a great way of getting out there and just people reaching out. But let's say you don't have a YouTube channel. How do you meet people? How do you get out there and find like-minded riders to get out there? I know there's a ton of group out there. You know, one thing, I like this. There's a gentleman I follow, and a lot of you might follow him too. He's called The Badgers on YouTube. And he's got this website called supportriders.com. I hope I got that right, where you can go in and put yourself on the map and throughout the United States and wherever, and talk about what you are. You know, either you're a creator or you own a business, but where you ride. So that's a great opportunity a way of to meet people. I've never actually taken advantage of it. I mean, I'm on the website, but I actually haven't taken advantage of doing that. I haven't gotten through and actually looked online and say, hey, let me find out who's in Maryland and I'll find you. You know, I mean, preferably, I'd say 90% of my rides are solo, like they are now. But I do very much enjoy doing group rides. I do. As long as it's like 3 or 4 or 5. Once you get over that, it gets a little hairy. But I enjoy the hell out of meeting people. I enjoy the hell out of just freaking getting to know the roads around you and finding some people that have that passion of motorcycling, have that passion of getting out and discovering. And then you become really good friends with them. You know, I've become great friends with the people I've met through YouTube, obviously. Bodine 52 and Harley Dayrider, we're very close now. We talk all the time. And that all came through YouTube. So I want to get you guys' take. I want to see what your take is, if you really like solo, or do you think it's worth getting into kind of like one of those riding groups, like a hog membership, for instance? Or do you just kind of, you know, look online and find local riders to ride, or you just don't do that at all and you just completely ride solo? So I want to get your opinion. Let me know in the comments below. I hope everybody, again, had an awesome Thanksgiving. Look forward to spending the next week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, getting ready for Christmas. Gotta friggin' buy all the damn gifts. Every year, man. And I'm blessed right now because we almost are in December, and it's pretty nice out. It's in the 50s today. Can't complain at all. All right, guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Now get out there and ride. Be well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.